Carson versus National Bank and Trust and Savings, case number CV72L198 out of Nebraska with the defendant National Bank and a corporation Travel Unlimited Inc. Plaintiff is Johnny Carson. So I'm going to start off with an introduction of Mr. Carson. He was a television host of The Tonight Show. He's very big in the entertainment field, and as I jump right in, I just want to state that the court divided him from a regular person as they had undisputed facts. The facts that were actually proven was that the National Bank used his image with the actual documentation of advertisement at the time. Procedural facts: if the National Bank would have had consent or permission to use his image or likeness for advertising purposes, that would have been a more official way of doing things. Establishing a contract could also prevent certain disagreements. Applicable laws questioned: I think forgery could come into play, or even copywriting. Remedies sought that could possibly settle with agreements, or at least taking down the advertisement that Carson did not benefit from. Although this was a class action lawsuit, he did represent other victims to help sue for previous times it happened. In this case, the issues that were caused by false advertising: Carson had mental suffering, misappropriation for his name usage, and possibly getting a bad reputation. The holding was no. Although that the judge granted for the National Bank to pay $125,000 for Carson's suffering, there were many reasons that were listed for this lawsuit. Using a celebrity's name without permission or likeness, causing damages for that person, it violates the right of privacy. It could harm his image for the public. If you let something like this slide once, it could possibly happen for other people as well. The rule of law was the California Civil Code Section 3344. Overall, Johnny Carson could potentially lose more money than what he is suing for in the long run. His civil rights were violated, and it's not okay to let this continue for other victims. When the National Bank advertised his name and image for the travel tour that Carson was involved in, they actually partnered with the travel agency to make an even more profitable amount, which is even more reason to sue. As I looked into my research, to this day, the $125,000 has still not been received to Carson. Although he died back in 2005, not even passed through his family. I'm still looking into the information on a payout, whether that be a form of bankruptcy or the appeals filed from the National Bank.